Morning peoples, welcome back. Oh, this is one of my favourite recipes and I'm really happy to share this with you. My chicken pies. You'll absolutely love this. Alright, first thing you need is a kilo of chicken. Cut into very small pieces. I'm using breast chicken, but you can also use chicken thighs, alright? And remember, cut it into very small pieces. Then you want 250 grams of ham. Any sort of ham you want to get. I've just got sliced ham and just chopped it all up. Now you need 6 spring onions, decent sized ones. I only had 6 little ones, so that's all I've got, so that's all I'll use. You need 2 medium onions sliced up. Salt and pepper, of course. 2 cups of grated cheese. Any cheese you want. I've put a bit of everything in there, whatever I had left. 3 cups of milk. Half a cup of plain flour. I am using the Australian mustard. It's sort of sweet and savoury all in one. I love this, but you can use seeded mustard. You can use any mustard you want. And if you don't have jar mustard, you can use mustard powder. Alright, you need 120 grams of butter, chopped up, ready to go, 120 grams. And you need 2 eggs beaten up, ready to go. Now, once you've got everything out like that, ready to cook our filling, the next thing you want to do is get your frying pan out and start heating it up. And you want to put your oven on 210 degrees Celsius. Alright, 210 degrees Celsius. And you want to get your puff pastry out now as well to thaw out while we're cooking the filling. Alright, so I've just got to tell you while you're cooking your chicken up, make sure you put some salt and pepper on it. Alright, as soon as you've cooked it, as soon as it's cooked, you don't need to go overboard with it because it will be in the pie, but you definitely want it cooked. Alright, so once you fry that up, put it in a bowl, put it aside. Alright, once your chicken's out, put your butter in. Melt that down. Chuck your onion in with it. Alright, you want it until your onion's nice and soft. That's literally all it needs, a couple of minutes. Alright, you'll make sure there's lots of butter still in there. Okay. Now you want to get your flour. And you want to cook it out for a minute. So put it in. Mix it all through. Alright, 1 minute you want to cook it out for. Just make sure. I'm always paranoid because it will taste like shit if you don't cook it out. Alright, that's been a good minute. Okay, next thing you want to do is you want to add your milk slowly. Constantly stir. Okay, once you've got it in there, you want to thicken it up a little bit. Probably another half a minute. Not even. Basically just getting all the flour off the onion now and into the milk mix. Alright, once it looks good like that, see how I can make a pattern on the bottom? Perfect. Alright, turn it off or take it off the heat if you've got it on gas or something. If you've got one of these, just turn it off for a minute. Otherwise take it off your burner. Alright, keep mixing for a few seconds. See how it's getting thicker and thicker now. Alright, beautiful. Nice and thick enough. Oh, this is so good. You are going to love this. Yeah, no more of those crusty party pies, mate. Alright. Once that's done, you want to add 2 tablespoons. Make sure I'm doing the right one here. 2 tablespoons of your mustard. Now, if you're going to use dry mustard, I would use 1 tablespoon, I reckon, of dry mustard. And you can't really taste it, because if you go to taste it in a minute before you put them in the oven to cook, it'll taste like shit. All you'll be able to taste is the mustard. But once they've been in the oven and cooked, oh, they taste amazing. It's really weird. Alright, so mix in your mustard. Make sure you mix that in nice and good. Alright, you have to mix it in real good. Right, at the moment all you can smell is mustard. It does smell amazing. Okay. Well, you want it nothing but pure yellow. Once you've got it yellow, just make sure you can still see. Alright, now you want to add your 2 eggs. Mix it up really well. Remember, you still got it off the heat at the minute. Okay, once they're mixed in, you want to put your cheese in. Mix that in really well. Mix will still be warm enough to melt your cheese. Just keep mixing it until it's all smooth. A little bit of salt and pepper. Alright, I've got a bit of pizza cheese in there, a bit of Kraft cheese, a bit of mozzarella. So whatever cheeses you've got, cheddar cheese is fine. Okay, now it's beautiful and smooth and the cheese is melted in. You want to turn your heat back on, but you only want it on low. Alright, heat on low. Okay, now you want to add your chicken. Your ham. And your spring onions. Now, if you like capsicum, I would have cooked it down after the chicken, probably with the onion at the same time. Mix it all through. Oh yeah. Now you just want to leave it on low for about a minute while you mix everything in. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It is amazing. So you do it, my friends. Okay. Once that's all mixed in and beautiful, turn the heat off. Put a lid over it and we'll get cracking on our puff pastry. Alright, so for the cases, I use a 12-hole muffin tin, the little muffin tin holes ones, okay? So get a 12-hole one of them. And you want to get out 6 puff pastries, okay? And I'm going to use a egg ring today. And you want to do, I think it should, hopefully will make 9. And when you've done the circles, you get your tin. Alright, I'll just show you with the first one or two. Alright, and you get your little circles and you put them in to make a base. Like so. So once you've cut all your bases and you put them all in the bottom, okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to get your pastry and you want to cut it in slices. Now you want them to be thick enough that they go just over the top, alright, of your, so they're a bit taller than them. So I would say 2 centimetres. So we cut our strips. Alright, and these are going to be our walls. Oops. Alright, so you take a strip out. Alright, and you wrap it around. Start it at the bottom, just like when I do the quiches. Alright, make sure it's pushed to the bottom. Wrap it around. Alright, so I've got probably that much extra. Alright, so 3/4 of a strip will do. Alright, once it's all sitting on the bottom properly, so you're overlaying, can you even see what I'm doing there? So you're overlaying it. Alright, then push it in to the base that's around the edge, so they join together. Alright, once you've done that, just bend it out over it, like that. Okay. Okay, they're ready to go. So you want a spoonfuls of mix in there. Right, once they're all filled up, you should have your tops cut ready to go. So you put all your tops on. I should have done it the other way. Now once you've got them on, you can either just leave them like that with them, make sure they're all pushed down and sealed. You can get really fancy and do it like a roll around the edges. Oh yeah, can you see? Like get them both together and roll them up around the edges like so. Holding them both together and twirling them around to join them. They do look quite pretty like that. Like so. Which is, I think, the way I'm going to do it today. So just, yep, pick it up. Get it off the edge. And sort of roll the outside into the inside, if that makes sense. So sort of pick the outside up and roll it on top of the inside one, top one. It's a little bit tricky, but they do look pretty nice like this. Now they will all ooze out and go everywhere, it's inevitable. Alright, so I'll just do a couple that way just to show you. And then I'll grab a fork. So yeah, get yourself a cookie tray or something and put the cookie tray underneath it so it doesn't spill all out over into your oven. Alright, push down the edges with a fork. Make them look like little traditional ones. Once you've done them, once you've done them which way you want to do them, then I'll just get my fork and I'll just put like a thing there with some little holes. It lets the steam escape while they're cooking. Okay, now you just want to get 1 egg yolk. So I'm just going to use my clean fingers and just wipe some egg yolk on top of them and cover all of them. Okay, once you've covered them all in your egg yolk, you want to put them in the oven at 210 degrees. Make sure you preheat it. 210 degrees for the first 10 minutes. Then you want to turn it down to 180 degrees for the next 25 minutes, I'm going to say. But I'll let you know exactly in a minute because I don't normally time them. I just normally look and smell. So, yeah, let's put them in the oven. And then once you've got them in the oven, start on your next lot. Oh, that looks awesome. Alright, get that batch out. Now close up your oven. Put it back up to 210 degrees Celsius. Wait for it to get up there again before you put your next batch in. Now normally I'd leave these sit here for a few minutes, 5 minutes or so. So the ones let's see if you can see. So the ones I've rolled up, see how I rolled the edges around first? See how they look like little pork pies. How they look really good actually. And they sealed really, really good too. So the first thing I would do, I'm going to leave them sit for a little bit, is loosen them off the top. So there's nothing stuck to the top first. Pop out a couple of small, the ones I did first with how I wrapped them all up. They look really cool. They look like little pork pies, those ones. And then I'll do a couple of other sort. Just get a fork there in case you've got to sit it underneath. Oh my gosh. Right, now I'll move it and I'll put them all up there so you can see them properly. Oh, they are awesome! Mate, doesn't get much better than that. They look awesome, they taste awesome. I reckon doing the fork around the outside, they look like proper little mini pies. They're stunning. They're probably half the size of a big pie. Thanks heaps for watching. Have yourselves a great day and give it a crack. Bye!